Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be diving into my basket because it has been a couple of weeks since we have checked in and talked about what the Rowberries have had going on in our house. We were in Vegas last weekend, so that's why it's been a couple of weeks, but not to worry. Even though we were in Vegas, I still brought my Scentsy with me, and we're gonna talk about what I took with me on the road. But first, let me just tell you, I am so proud of myself because I put a hurtin' on some bricks over the last couple of weeks for sure. And one of which is the Maraschino Sugar Cookie Scentsy brick, which you already know, it already went into my club because duh. It just had to. I am one of the, like, I feel like millions of people are completely obsessed with this scent. Not everyone is. I'm fully aware of that. Not everybody loves bakery, which blows my mind. But for some people, this is too sweet. For me, it's perfect. It's perfect. It is sweet and sugary decadence. It has the cherry, but it also has that like rich bakery cookie that's just so perfect. I am obsessed with this. One thing that I do like to do is, in fact, it's probably in here. Oh, that's vanilla and buttercream. Nope. Oh, you know what? There might be, there might not be. I think I had, so I didn't finish this brick, but I did finish some others that we're gonna talk about. This typically is a little bit too much for my husband, Shawn. It's like, he doesn't like to taste his own fragrance. He's like, it's so strong. So one mix, in case that is you, in case you're like, whoa, like this is like a powerhouse. We need to bring it down a couple notches. The perfect mix for this that doesn't alter the scent at all. It just kind of says, hey sis, tone it down just a notch, is mixing it with Sugar Cookie. The perfect combination because it does literally just that. It doesn't alter the scent. It just tones it down ever so slightly. So that's a really great mix. I can't remember if I went through we're gonna find out together. So, but yeah, I was working on this brick. By the way, this has been out of stock, but it should be back in stock this Monday, December 12th. So if you were wanting to pick up more, they should be available on Monday the 12th. But if you're like, I'm not even messing around, just add like 72 bars of it in my monthly club and call it a day. You can do that too, and I would totally understand. So I did kind of work through my Maraschino Sugar Cookie brick. One of, you already know, there's several. Okay, I also got through one of my spiced eggnog bricks. This was actually a brick from last holiday brick season from last year. I am actually really surprised that this was not added to the seasonal catalog. I thought for sure, like I would have bet money that this scent we were going to see in the holiday section of the fall and winter catalog this year, but it didn't. So I'm really glad it's in my club because it's such a good scent. So perfect for the holiday season for sure. So I do have bars of it, but you know, there's something about finishing a brick that's amazing, and it also makes room for other bricks. So I decided to finish up my brick of this first. I think I have like 1 or 2 more bricks of this, and then I have bars of it because it's in my club. But this is one that I'm definitely going to be reaching for through this winter because it's so cozy and warm, and I love it. So spiced eggnog from last year, absolutely love this scent, and there's something so dang satisfying about finishing up a brick. So in case you are new here or newer to Scentsy and you're like, holy cow, like that's crazy. This is big. This is absolutely big. So when you're ordering your Scentsy bars, this is the size you're actually going to be getting. The bricks are only around every so often. It's not something that's offered throughout the year or anything like that. There's special promotions for bricks. So there's 5.5 bars in one brick. So you get definitely like your bang for your buck here for sure, and especially if it's a scent you really, really love. It's a really great deal. But yeah, so there is a brick there. So finished up spiced eggnog. Also finished up, so I was waiting on my candy cane buttercream bars to be coming in, and so I wound up doing a little mixture here, which actually wound up being pretty amazing. So Candy Cane Wishes was actually from a couple of years ago. Again, another holiday brick situation here. This one was one that I wasn't crazy about. It was good. It was just a little too minty for my liking. You can see it got juicy. And you could see before I only had 3 of the cubes missing. I went through the rest of this because I was trying to recreate the candy cane buttercream until my bars had come in. So I went ahead and mixed in the same warmer my Candy Cane Wishes with, of course, vanilla bean buttercream, because you have that vanilla bean buttercream base. And let me tell you, we were spot on with this scent. Like, this mixture was seriously spot on for the candy cane buttercream. It was fantastic. So finished up 2 of these bricks here. So I'm telling you, like I said, I put a hurtin' on some bricks here. I completely finished 3 bricks, which feels absolutely incredible, and then put a really good dent on one of my maraschino sugar cookie bricks. So that's fantastic. Okay, moving right along here. Also finished up with a laundry liquid in GME Time. This is our go-to for our bedding for sure. This scent is so, if they ever do away with this in the laundry line, I know what I'll do. I will have to order by the truckload because this is a staple in our house for laundry. And so, like, there is no plan B for our sheets, for our towels. Like, it's always GME Time. So here's hoping it just stays around. Okay, moving right along here. I'm wondering if maybe I had done, see, this is what happens when it has been a couple of weeks, because then I'm like, did I mix this or did I not? Because I feel like the maraschino sugar cookie, I feel like I always have to mix that, because otherwise Shawn is like, nope, not having it. But I don't have any sugar cookie in there, so maybe I mixed it with Vanilla Waves. I can't entirely remember, but I went through a bar of Vanilla Waves nonetheless. So love this scent. This is not currently available, but it's really, really good. It's in my club. Hopefully it does come back for the spring and summer season, because this is a really, really great scent. Okay, I also got through, oh yes. I got through 2 bars of the current December 2022 scent of the month, cinnamon pine cones. You guys, I had 0 expectation for this scent. I thought it was going to be too cinnamony, too woodsy, cinnamon pine cones. Like, that's literally, like, I was like, it's gonna be too much. Maybe it's too much of a good thing. Is there such a thing? Because this is so good. I love this. This is such a great wintry scent. Really, really nice. It's earthy in that it smells like, you can smell the woodiness of the pine cones, and the cinnamon is not too much. I would say, honestly, because I think I had said in a previous video that it smells just like when you're walking up into like a grocery store and they have the cinnamon pine cones outside. There's more cinnamon in those, in my opinion, than what you pick up here. It's really more of that woody note, the woody pine cone note that's coming through here, with just like a kiss of the cinnamon. That's just, it's a hint. It's not overwhelming, which a lot of times cinnamon can be overwhelming very easily, or what I like to call an aggressive cinnamon scent. This is not aggressive cinnamon. It's more of that woody pine cone that's shining through. It's earthy. And I shouldn't say, some people take me saying earthy as like it smells like dirt. It doesn't smell like dirt. It smells like the woody pine cone that really is shining through. And then that just little whisper or hint of cinnamon that's just so nice and complements the scent really, really well. So I'm actually debating on putting this in my club. I'm not even joking. Like, that's how good it is. And I'm typically not big into cinnamon or woody scents, but this, it just hits different, and I love it. So cinnamon pine cones, love it. Okay, oh, look, a third. Cinnamon pine cones. I got through 3 bars. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. All right, let's talk about when we travel. Okay, so as I said, we went to Las Vegas last weekend. It was an interesting time. We're not going to get into story time. It's not exactly the way we pictured it would be, but no matter what, whenever we travel, I always travel with Scentsy, whether it is bringing a full-size warmer, a mini warmer, wall fan diffusers, whatever it is, I always bring Scentsy with us. An absolute, like, hands down, you have to bring the soap. Like, I don't do bar soap. And most hotels only offer like bar soaps, which I get, but I'm not here for it. So I always bring my Scentsy hand soap, and then of course the room's got to smell good too. So I always travel with my goodies. So I did bring a mini warmer with us and then 2 of our wall fan diffusers. So I decided, I was like, you know what, this is gonna be fun. Let's make it like let's go with the fruity vibes and stuff for the room. So I went with one of my favorites. It's so funny because for years it's always been like hands down my favorite Disney scent, but now it's just one of my favorites because Sanderson Sisters is like right up there with it. But Disney's Dumbo Circus Parade. This scent is so good. And while yes, I love Sanderson Sisters, Perfectly Wicked, and it is definitely right up there with Dumbo, they're 2 completely different scents, so they can both tie for my favorite Disney scent. This is so good. This is fruity. I love it. This is peachy. I get kind of some mango in here, some like citrusy notes. It's very fun and fruity, and it's a fantastic performer as well. And I love this scent. So this was great, and I'm really glad we had it, to be honest, because in Vegas you can smoke in the hotels and the casinos and stuff. And so the hotel room smelled like smoke as soon as we got in there. So like first priority. Lisa's ripping open the suitcase to get out my Scentsy goodies and get the room smelling better. So this definitely did the trick. For the wall fan diffusers, I went with Go Go Mango. So so the room was smelling much better very quickly. So there was that. Okay, I also got through, I think, 3 bars. Yep. Got through 3 bars of French toast, which I absolutely love. This is one of the scents from I think it was the last Bring Back My Bar, that totally took me by surprise because I was not anticipating going as crazy over this scent as I did. It is really nice. The reason why I wasn't sure about it, because you guys know I'm a bakery girl. I love me a good bakery scent. And you're like, this is all bakery. Why would you not like it? I was afraid that it would smell like just maple syrup. Like I was like, it's probably just gonna smell like maple syrup. And while that's fine and I can appreciate a good maple syrupy sweet scent, I just wasn't thinking it was gonna be like what it is. Because it is really good. There is some spice to it. I honestly don't get any maple syrup from this. I know that there is a maple syrup note in the scent description. I don't have it right here with me, but I know there is because I remember thinking, I don't smell that. And that's a good thing. Like, it's so good and it's bakery, but there's like a little bit of like spice. So it's so perfect for like the fall and winter time, and it's cozy and I love it. And I got through 3 bars. So got through those. I also got through 3 bars as well, I think. Oh, look, that too. I got through 3 bars of Huckleberry Sage, my Scentsy Heartbreak. You may hear about Scentsy Heartbreak a ton here on my channel, and that's because it's a thing. Like, no matter if you are a consultant or a customer or what have you, man, Huckleberry Sage. I love it. At some point in your Scentsy journey, there is going to be a scent that comes into your life that you absolutely fall head over heels in love with. And you're like, this scent has changed my life. Like, this is incredible. And then Scentsy's going to do something dirty to you and they're going to take it away from you. That's where Scentsy Club comes in handy. But not everyone feels like they see the value in Scentsy Club until it's too late. And then you can't get your favorite bars anymore. This was actually a heartbreak of mine before Scentsy Club was actually a thing, which is why when Scentsy Club became a thing, I saw the value in it right away because I felt the heartbreak before this was even a program. So this one was a scent that came back every single fall and winter season. So this is a really, really great reminder for you guys as we're getting through the holidays and we start off the new year and we're getting ready to gear up for the spring and summer season. There are certain scents like Christmas cottage, very snowy spruce. Snowberry might be some people's heartbreak because Snowberry was one that came back every single fall and winter season. It made sense why it went away for the spring and summer. Did I say spring? It came back every fall and winter season. It goes away every spring and summer season because it makes sense. It's a wintry scent until it doesn't come back. And there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just Scentsie's got to make room for the new scents that come in. So that was Huckleberry Sage. Like, it was a part of the fall and winter collection and it came back all the time. And so I wasn't worried about it not coming back, and then it didn't come back. And I was literally heartbroken. Like, normally if it was one that I thought, oh, that one's in danger of not coming back, I would just buy an obscene amount of these bars, and I didn't because I just assumed it was going to come back. So that's what we mean by Scentsy heartbreak. This was my Scentsy heartbreak. So clearly it is in my club now, so I don't ever have to be without it, thank goodness. I love this scent so much. It is so pretty. It is sweet. It's clean. It's so good. So good. So Huckleberry Sage, got through 3 of my bars there. I got through a bar of Apricot Vanilla. This is a spring and summer scent, and this one is one that really does need to be warmed for me in the bedroom because it is very light. But what I will say is, here in our newer home, we've already been here like 9 months, which is so crazy. But a lot of the scents that we're performing differently in our old home, or like not very good in our old home, they perform better here in this house, which is so funny. And there's different elements that come into play with scent performance. You know, what material, excuse me, your floors are, if you've got hardwood, if you've got carpet, how many warmers you have, do you have inside dogs, are you smoking indoors? Like, there's a lot of things that come into play. But it's funny that some of the weaker performers in the old house, that was a 2-story home, this is a 1-story home, we had full carpet in the old home, we have hardwood floors here. So there are some differences, and so that's really pretty interesting to me. But Apricot Vanilla, I could never smell in the old house, but in this house, I can smell it. It's light, I can smell it though, and so it's a beautiful bedroom scent for me. So love that. Speaking of bedroom scents, this was Shawn's request to make sure that the all blacks, from the rugby collection that we had, that the all blacks went into our club, and that it is our signature bedroom scent for all of time. He's like, this, I love this. You can warm whatever you want throughout the entire house. Leave my office alone. It's always oodles of orange. And he's like, and I would really like just all blacks in the bedroom. He's like, do whatever you want throughout the rest of where he makes a request. I'm not going to ignore it. And this is really nice. And it's really strong too. This is definitely a cologne-y kind of scent. It's really, really nice, kind of masculine, kind of smells like Eternity, which is a cologne. So it's nice. And it performs fantastically. So got through a bar of the all blacks. Now I do mix in some other scents here and there, but I will always throw him a bone with the all blacks, and it's really good. So there's that. Okay, also got through a bar of the Chase Rainbows wax collection, the blue bar. And this one, it really kind of surprised me again. I don't know, like, I just feel like I should have added this to my club. It is so, so good. But what I do kind of like give myself a little, like, I don't know, a little leeway with is that this is a really good, just fresh, clean scent. Really, really nice. What I will say is that if I'm going to do battle of the fresh, clean scents, light side of the force is definitely going to win. But when I warmed this, I was like, dang, it is really strong. It's really fresh and clean. I really, really enjoy this. And I was thinking, why did I not add this to club? But then I was remembering, well, light side of the force. So there's that. Like, if we're comparing, that one's gonna get my vote every single time. But this is a really, really nice one. So love it. And it's nice and strong. Okay, I got through, another one that's sold out. From the Scentspirations wax collection. Talk about a hit of a collection. Like, they cannot keep that wax collection in stock. Like, Scentsy really, really outdid themselves with the Scentspirations collection. The caramel buttercream. So nice. Another really, really good one, where I love that with this collection, it all starts from the base of the vanilla bean buttercream scent. It's simple, it's rich, it's sweet, it's perfect. But then they gave you a little twist on each of the bars. And so the caramel in this, sometimes caramel can be over sweet. And for me, I was thinking, you already have the sweetness of the caramel. You've got a really rich sweetness with the vanilla bean buttercream, but this is done really, really nicely. And I found myself wanting more. So I really, really love this. So caramel buttercream, finished up with that one. And last, but most certainly not least, I have been getting through some bars that are in my club. This is why I love club, because then we can still love on some bars that are no longer available, but also because like this particular bar, I don't want it coming to me every single month, because every single month is going to be too much, because this is very much a holiday specific bar. But then I can kind of hoard them away as I have them, like when it's coming throughout the seasons that I don't necessarily reach for them. And then I can go ham when it is during the season that I really am wanting to reach for it. And it is lavender and white balsam. I got through 3 bars here of lavender and white balsam. This is so good. This was actually a previous scent of the month a few years back. And it's so good, because this is such a I shouldn't say different, but it is. It's a different, like, Christmassy scent, because you have the beautiful lavender scent. It's really more of the lavender is in the forefront here, with just a perfect subtle hint of the balsam or Christmas tree on the back end. Really, really nice. Still definitely holiday for sure, but oh man, it's so nice. And this would be one that I feel like you could warm just like after the holidays, like as a winter scent. It doesn't smell super like straight Christmas tree where you have that lavender that's being mixed in. It's so nice. So I got through 3 bars here. Not crazy strong, but still it's really, really nice, and we really, really enjoyed it. So got through 3 bars there. There you have it. So that is it. My basket is now empty again, so I can get back to warming. So that is what I've been getting through over the last couple of weeks. Comment below, let me know what you have been warming, if you've been doing any mixing or anything. I really haven't been doing a ton of mixing. I did have somebody recently ask, you know, what have you been up to as far as mixing? Really, I've just been trying to recreate the candy cane buttercream. Haven't been doing a whole heck of a lot of mixing, but I'll try to get back to it. So I've just been finding some bars and I'm just like, yep, this sounds good. Yep, this sounds good. So let me know down below what you have been warming, what you have been getting through. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. All right, you guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.